Why you freeze around people and how it's keeping you small. Have you ever been in a moment where someone disrespects you and instead of speaking up, you freeze? Your mind goes blank, your voice disappears, and later, you replay it over and over thinking, why didn't I say anything? Yeah, me too. You're not weak. Your nervous system is protecting you. This is a silent pattern that's blocking your success in relationships. This doesn't just come from nowhere. For many of us, this started very early. Maybe you were in environments where speaking up got you punished, your feelings were dismissed or ignored, you were gaslighted or made to feel wrong for telling the truth, or you had to keep the peace just to feel emotionally safe. So your system adapted in the only way it could. It learned, don't speak, don't challenge, stay small, stay safe. And the problem is, what protected you as a child is now limiting you as an adult. This video is produced by Samantha Munetsi, a renowned writer and psychotherapy expert. Thanks for tuning in. Get ready to get real value for your time. Let's dive in. What you'll learn. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's really happening to you psychologically. And more importantly, 5 powerful things you can start doing today to take your voice back, even if you've been silent your whole life. Let me share with you a personal, relatable story. I've struggled with this my whole life. I was the kind of person who could write powerful words, give prepared speeches, even help other people find their voice. But when it came to real-life moments, when someone spoke harshly to me or crossed a boundary, I would shut down completely. I'd look away, my body would freeze, and I'd go silent. And over time, I started to believe something dangerous, that I was weak, that this is why people disrespect me, that this is why I end up alone. But here's what changed everything for me. It's not weakness, it's your nervous system. What you're experiencing is called the fight or flight response, specifically the freeze response. When your body senses emotional danger, it doesn't ask, what's the confident thing to do? It asks, how do I survive this? And if your past taught you that speaking up leads to punishment, rejection, or emotional harm, your body learned silence equals safety. So now, even as an adult, your system shuts you down to protect you. The truth shift. So let me say this clearly. You are not weak. You are someone whose voice was never made safe to exist. And now your body is still protecting you, even when you don't need protection anymore. The pattern. And this creates a painful cycle. You enter a new space. You're quiet, cautious, trying to be safe. Someone tests your boundaries. You freeze. You don't respond, so they don't adjust. You feel disrespected, and then you withdraw completely. And over time, you start believing, I'm always alone because something is wrong with me. But that's not the truth. The truth is, you were never taught how to stay and speak. 5 powerful ways to start healing this. Now let's get practical. Here are 5 powerful things that will start changing this pattern. Slowly, but for real. 1. Regulate your body before you try to speak. When you freeze, your body is in survival mode. So before words, you need breath. Slow inhale, longer exhale. Relax your shoulders. Even 5 seconds of this can bring your voice back online. 2. Use one anchor sentence. Instead of overthinking, you don't need the perfect response. Memorize one line, that didn't feel okay for me. I need a moment. I'm not comfortable with that. One sentence is enough to break silence. 3. Speak later if you can't speak in the moment. If you freeze, that's okay. What matters is you don't stay silent forever. Come back later and say, earlier, that didn't sit right with me. This rebuilds your voice safely. 4. Stop disappearing immediately after discomfort. Your habit has been hurt to disappear. Now shift to hurt to pause to stay a little longer. Even 30 seconds longer is growth. 5. Redefine strength. Strength is not being fearless. Strength is, I feel afraid, and I still don't abandon myself. That's the identity shift. And this is where it connects to this journey of becoming a healthy millionaire. Because listen carefully. You cannot build a powerful life while your nervous system is stuck in survival. You cannot lead, negotiate, create opportunities, or hold high-value relationships if your voice disappears under pressure. For a long time, isolation may have been your safest place. Being alone meant no judgment, no conflict, no one crossing your boundaries. It gave you a sense of control and peace when the outside world didn't feel safe. But there comes a point where what once protected you starts to limit you. Healing isn't about forcing yourself into uncomfortable spaces. It's about evolving your sense of safety. It's about learning that you can be around others and still feel grounded, still feel in control, still trust yourself. And that comes from building self-trust. Knowing that even if something feels off, you won't abandon yourself. You'll stay, you'll respond, and you'll protect your peace without disappearing. The identity of a healthy millionaire is not just about finances. It's about emotional regulation, self-trust, and the ability to stay present when things feel uncomfortable. It's about becoming someone who can say, I feel fear, but I don't abandon myself. So if you've been feeling ashamed, if you've been calling yourself weak or feeling disempowered, if you've been isolating because it's the only place you feel safe, I want you to hear this. You can totally change this pattern. Healing is only a decision away. You adapted. And now, you're learning a new way to exist. Not by forcing confidence, but by slowly teaching your body, I am safe to be here, and I am safe to have a voice. You did the best you could to protect yourself before. Now it's time to retrain our bodies and minds what healthy safety truly is. If this resonated with you, comment, I'm learning to embrace true safety below. And if you're saying yes to being on this journey of becoming a healthy millionaire too, someone who is emotionally, mentally, and spiritually aligned, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth content and follow this page. Because we're not just building success here, we're building wholeness. You got this. Have a blessed week.